It's Ratven 54332 here, and today I'm bringing you my WWE Royal Rumble 2017 predictions. Now, you're probably watching this before my NXT reactions go up, or I didn't do a live reaction for that, but I'm hoping to do my Royal Rumble reactions. If I get halfway through it, I'll upload half and then do the review for the rest. So, yeah, I really hope that I can do it all, but like I said, if I can't, I'll get straight getting you for half of it, and I might just end up doing the review for all of it. So if you don't see it for next week, that is why. So yeah, let's get into it. So first we've got Sasha Banks versus Nia on the pre-show. I'm going to say Nia by disqualification. That reason being that I haven't seen Raw, I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown this week. Just because I read all the picture recordings and whatever. So, yeah, that's, but from what I can remember, Sasha had a knee injury and Nia attacked her from, while she was getting a knee test out, which then put Sasha away, I think, something like that. So I just think Sasha will get disqualified because she won't be able to handle her emotions and whatever. So I got Sasha for that. Then we got the Raw Tag Team Championship, Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Club. With two referees aside from that. Guys, honestly, I think that Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win it, just for the fact that they had to make Club actually seem good, but when it actually comes to a pay-per-view, I just think they're going to drop, or Cesaro and Sheamus are going to retain anyway. Whether it's, hopefully it's a Cesaro return with Sheamus, because I don't want to see Sheamus go face. I think I said this in my TLC predictions. I don't want to see Sheamus go face. If anything, I want to see Cesaro go heel, which will completely fix that whole. I think that's what makes a good team, is they're not a team. Like one's a heel and one's a face kind of thing. As soon as they see Cesaro turn heel, everyone will actually, I think, get behind the team, because I'm not behind it 100% at the moment, because it just seems like they're there to stay out of the heavyweight title picture. So that's, if the club is going to win, it's going to be like count out or disqualification or something like that. Now guys, that's the only bone I have to pick with it. Alright, when the club faced Cesaro and Sheamus and won by disqualification, the titles on Raw, and that didn't count because of Sheamus accidentally got rep. Well, if they're going to do that then, John Cena's at least 2 up on AJ Styles. Because SummerSlam, I remember Styles took out referee when he was in about to get an attitude adjustment. The one before that, which was Payback, Battleground, I'm not quite sure which one which. Pretty sure the exact same thing happened. So realistically, John Cena is 2-1 up on AJ Styles. 2-2, I'm lost with that, but I'm pretty sure. John Cena's not 3-0, that's for sure. He's 2 up. So honestly, I personally think that that whole rule is just bullshit. That only matters when it's like the 30-day rule. You got to defend the title every 30 days. That only suits WWE when they want to suit them. Because the whole Survivor Series, so November, there was no title defenses. The first one was until TLC. Yeah, it was the first title defense for like 2 months. So every champion should have been stripped from the title. That's what I think anyway. Then the third pre-show was Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi against Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalia. In a 6-woman tag match. I think the Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalia are going to win. Just for the fact that Mickie James is back, and they have to make Mickie James seem like strong. The reason I say that is, you got Bliss. You also have to kind of make Bliss look strong as well. Because Bliss has been champ for 2 months, so a month, TLC. And from then, she's always had Mickie James or a luchador or whatever it's called. Always need help winning. So kind of exactly like Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens just has to win by himself. But I'll get onto that later. But that's why I think like Bliss, James, and Natalia are gonna win. Personally, I don't know how Naomi fits into this. Like I said, I didn't watch SmackDown this week, so I'm not 100% sure how that fits in. I know Becky Lynch and Alexa Vicky make sense. But Vicky and Naomi and Natalia, also make sense. I don't think this really should be in a 6-man tag. They should just be their own match kind of thing. To stop the rivalry. So I got my money on Bliss, James, and Natalia. Then we got the Cruiserweight Championship match between Swan and Neville. I really, really want Neville to win. I hope Neville wins. So I'm going to say that Neville is going to win. Because honestly, this is the best time to put the title on Neville. See, to me, the cruiserweight division is dropping dramatically. Ever since the Cruiserweight Classic, I've never gotten behind the cruiserweights when I've watched WWE. Since then, I haven't really cared until Neville came in. But since Neville was there, I haven't really cared at all. It's not Neville, it's just the cruiserweight. And I know they're doing stuff with Neville at the moment, but until he gets the title, to me, no one there can run the cruiserweight division except for Kendrick and Neville. Don't know if Kendrick's still there. Rich One can't run it. TJP can't hold it. TJP can't really hold the title because he's not really over with fans at all. He's over with the fans, but he's not one of those people that can actually carry the whole division. So who can on the main roster they give the title to? I must say Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose wins the heavyweight title. I'm probably going to get heaps of hate from this, but Dean Ambrose wins the title. You can't really. He's a great wrestler, but he's not a WWE champion material kind of thing. Because when you're the WWE champion, you have to carry the whole WWE on your back. And if you're the Cruiserweight champion, you kind of have to do the whole thing to the Cruiserweights. And TJP and Rich Swann aren't quite ready for that. TJP might be soon. Rich Swann has got a far way to go, so that's why I hope Neville picks up the win. Then we got Charlotte Flair versus Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship. I'm saying Charlotte because it's at a pay-per-view, and if they're going to make her lose, it can't be Bayley, because one of it's probably also going to get me hit, but it kind of makes Charlotte look weak if she loses to Bayley. I mean, she lost to Sasha, and in my personal opinion, Sasha's not really a good. I don't like her. She's a good wrestler. I just don't like her. I don't know what it is, but if Sasha Banks couldn't do it, then why would Bayley be able to do it? And it doesn't say that anyone's in a corner, so if anyone's going to beat Charlotte, it's got to be Nia Jax. Because Nia Jax or Asuka when she comes up. So until one of those two face up, you should really just remain undefeated, stay champ for at least Mania, maybe a longer, just to actually make the Women's Championship mean a lot more. I honestly don't know why they play hot potato with the title. It was kind of good when Sasha won the title because Charlotte was champ for a good 8 months. Like, that's included the Divas title champ, and then from then on it kind of just made the title seem weak and weak and weak, like less important kind of thing. So Charlotte should hold the title until at least Mania, and then drop it to Nia Jax or Asuka if they want to bring Asuka up, and make her hold the title till at least Mania. I'm probably going to get here for that, but at least until Mania. So yeah, I think Charlotte's going to win. Then we got Owens and Reigns in a no disqualification match for the Universal title. Chris Jericho will be suspended in a shark cage above the ring. Roman Reigns is going to win. I really hate to say it, but Roman Reigns is seriously going to win. They dropped the title. He dropped the US title to Chris Jericho, which honestly was probably a smart idea, but at the same time, everyone knew as soon as he dropped the US title to Jericho that Owens is going to drop the Universal title to Roman, which honestly sucks. What I'm about to say is kind of true. Roman has gotten actually a lot better in the ring since he it's probably since Survivor Series I've noticed he's actually gotten a lot better. Like in ring, not mic skills. But what Jericho, thing that I don't like, Roman was the US champ. He never ever defended the US champ. He was just straight to Universal. Now, that's kind of a dumb thing for Vince and WWE to do, because honestly, everybody booed when Roman won the US title. Who said that? Clash of Champions? Yeah, Clash of Champions. And honestly, I don't blame him. But honestly, I thought it was going to be a good step for Roman, because he was going to go to the mid card, face some great guys like Sami Zayn and whoever, like whatever. But that just didn't work. They put him straight back to the main event. It worked with John Cena, because John Cena was giving guys who were going to be top stars eventually shots at one of the titles, and he made it feel actually important. Whereas since Cena lost it and it went back to Rusev, it didn't feel important. It hasn't felt important since John Cena was champ. He was doing his open challenge. It's kind of like the IC title. The IC title hasn't really meant anything since Miz and Ziggler stopped feuding for it, because it just seems like they're just using that for rivalries now, when it should be one of those like, don't give it to top guys like Dean Ambrose. I'm fine with Ambrose holding. Miz and Ziggler, I'm fine with those three holding it. But at the same time, Ambrose doesn't deserve to hold the IC title. He was WWE champ at Money in the Bank. Now he's IC. Make up your mind. Because it makes everything seem less, like, everything less important. But when Roman won the US title, it made the US title become less important because he was feuding for the Universal title. Now Roman's obviously going to win the title. Then, honestly, Jericho's somehow going to screw Kevin Owens, or Kevin Owens is going to blame Jericho for it. And we're going to get the rivalry that I've wanted to see ever since this happened, but it's going to be for the US title. Which, why I was saying, you can't have top guys go for the mid-card titles, because they're for guys that are going to be top stars that aren't quite there yet. Or, so it's Sami Zayn, your Ziggler's and Miz's, they're kind of ready to go back up to the top spot, but you're like Zayn, Swagger, Rusev. Even Rusev's good enough to go top, but they've just got to wait that little longer. But so yeah. But I think like, because it's no disqualification, and from what we saw at NXT Takeover today or last night, whenever you probably watching this, Seth Rollins came out and like hooked up. So I think somehow Roman Reigns is going to win, but it's going to be by the help of Seth Rollins. Honestly, just for that fact that we know we're going to get Rollins and Triple H. So Rollins is going to screw Triple H's guy, and yeah, going to get the feud. Then we got AJ Styles and John Cena for the WWE Championship. I really, really, really want John Cena to win. At Rumble, if he doesn't win it at Rumble, I want him to win it at Elimination Chamber. From what I've read, I don't like the rumors have actually dropped, but it's going to be Cena versus Taker. That was when the rumors started at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. But honestly, I can't see Taker winning the Rumble because I can't see Taker winning the Rumble because to me the Rumble is good, like a big stepping stone kind of thing. Kind of like, so they're going to give it to someone who's actually almost at the top that can main event WrestleMania. And honestly, Taker vs Cena is just going to book heaps of like seats by its own. I don't think they're going to do it though. If Taker's going to win the Rumble, it's probably going to go to Styles, or he's going to challenge Roman Reigns, which is honestly going to suck because I really don't want to see that match. Like, they're going to do it. If they're going to do it, it's going to be Roman and Taker. I kind of get the feeling that's what it's going to be. And no one's really going to win a match. It's going to be the Triple H and Roman Reigns match all over again from last year's WrestleMania. No one really cares about it, which is kind of sad because Triple H is probably one of the greatest wrestlers ever. But Undertaker is the greatest wrestler in my opinion ever. And for him to wrestle Roman Reigns at a WrestleMania and no one actually enjoy it or just get up and leave because it's already going to be the main event if Taker wins. And that's why if Taker's going to win, it's got to be against Cena. But I think Cena's going to, if Cena does win that Rumble, he's probably going to drop it to Styles at Chamber or drop it to someone at Elimination Chamber, I hope. Just so Cena can tie the record, because honestly Cena deserves to tie the record. Like, he's been with the company for 15 years, and everyone is probably really going to get annoyed, but he honestly really does deserve it. And to me, he ties the record. He faces Undertaker in a career versus career match. If Cena wants to retire, I don't think he is going to retire. But honestly, I think Cena should come out, lose to the Undertaker if he's going to retire. Undertaker come out and say, I'm retiring officially. But I don't think Cena's going to retire. So if anything, they're going to do Mania, like Cena vs Taker, it's got to be. Really hope it's for the WWE Championship, but I hope it's not that kind of just spend talking like that for about 4 minutes about ramble stuff. That probably didn't make sense. Had nothing to do with that match. But I think Cena is going to win. And then we got the Rumble match. So far there's been 22 out of 30 competitors have been announced. So we got Goldberg, Brock, Big E, Kofi, Woods, Jericho, Strowman, Corbin, Taker, Ambrose, Miz, Ziggles, Cesaro, Sheamus, Wyatt, Orton, Harper, Show, Sami Zayn, Big Cass, Rusev, and Mojo. From what I read, it's going to be someone we don't expect. So, Goldberg, Brock, Taker out of the picture. That's from a rumor I've heard. That the Triple H just said, the winner, you're not going to expect. Orton's probably out of the picture. I can't see Cesaro and Sheamus win, unless of course they drop the title. So unless they drop the title, they're not winning. It probably isn't going to be Jericho, unless Owens actually retains. I can see Jericho winning, which will set up WrestleMania, and then Jericho will drop the title to whoever at Elimination Chamber. So it's definitely not Jericho. I can't see it being any members of New Day. Brings us to Corbin, Miz, Ziggles, Zayn, Big Cass, and Mojo. I can't see it being Big Cass. Why isn't Enzo in there? I can't see it being Big Cass because as soon as Big Cass becomes main eventer, Enzo pretty much leaves. And honestly, I don't think WWE want to lose Enzo, because I kind of get the feeling that as soon as Enzo leaves, Cass will probably leave, or Cass will get turned into a jobber, one or the other. So I don't think he's going to win it. I don't think Sami Zayn's going to win. Because honestly, I think that's who all the fans actually want to win it. And I can't see WWE falling into that trap again. Especially what they did last time with Daniel Bryan, when he got injured twice. So, which I think kind of hurt WWE in the long run, because they put all their trust pretty much into us, and it wasn't our fault that Daniel Bryan got injured. But I don't think they're going to give it to Sami Zayn for that reason. They're probably not going to give it to Mojo. I really doubt they're going to give it to Mojo, because who's he going to face? Reigns or Owens or Styles or Cena. That's currently the 4 guys, and that's just unbelievable. It's not going to be Ambrose because he's IC champ. I really hope it's not Corbin. I'd hope it's not Corbin or Bray. Now I think I might have said this in another video that Bray really deserves the title, but he kind of he deserves to be heavyweight champ, but he deserves to be IC or US champ first, because he's been with the company I'm going to say at least 10 years. No, at least 8. Yeah, because I don't know when he joined FCW or whatever he was with. Been with the company at least 8 years. And He's only ever held one championship, which was the tag titles, which I'm confused about that. So I really don't want Bray and Corbin to win. It's kind of just weird. Oh, it's weird for like, because he only joined at like the main roster at Mania, and in my eyes he's a top guy, but he can't carry a Mania. He's not going to fill seats. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. Orton will fill seats against whoever he faces, but I can't see, because he's on a roll at the moment in the White family. So I'm going Miz or Ziggles. I really hope it's the Miz. And this is why, honestly, the Miz, both Miz and Ziggles deserve to fight for the heavyweight title again. More so the Miz, because when he was IC champ at after Mania, the night after Mania, he's pretty much been the most. See, the thing is though, everyone hated the Miz before. I don't know if they liked him because he was like, I don't know if they liked him and they were just being following what you meant to do when they were a heel, or they genuinely hated him. But pretty much since since he was IC champ, everybody's kind of gotten behind him again, but they haven't. They've stayed the you're a heel, we're gonna boo. Whereas and Ziggler's kind of always just been over with the fans, but since he was like working with the Miz, it kind of built both of them up to, alright, you can actually main event, because that might have been No Mercy they main evented. I'm pretty sure it was No Mercy. It was one of those that I'm pretty sure they main evented the pay-per-view, and that was probably, I know the reason why they made a main event was because there was some election thing on, but honestly that was the best thing I could have seen going, alright, this is our mid-card, these are our two top mid-card guys who we want to be at the top, so you guys go out, put on a show that you can actually and prove why you deserve to be top guys. And those two are probably the best top guys, except for Styles. But even Styles is at the point now he's not really the top guy, he's kind of just there. Like, when he joined at Rumble last year, the only real person he's ever had a feud with is Cena. Like, he had a bit of a feud with Jericho, which was cool, but he really only ever had a feud with Cena, and that's been going for July, I think, or maybe a little over. Might have been August, I don't know, whenever you guys have Memorial Day or whatever it is in America. So that's been going since then to now. So he's not really even a top guy. Cena's not a top guy anymore. Owens is not a top guy. Jericho isn't a top guy. Roman's not a top guy. So there's only real two top guys at the present time, which is Miz and Ziggles. So I'm going to say it's Miz. I really want the Miz to win. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoyed today's episode. Hit that like button. I do apologise, I ramble on a lot in these videos. It's because I have a lot to talk about. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I might have my review up maybe tomorrow. Might be the next day. But if that's not then, I'll most probably be doing live reactions, so they should be up by either Friday or Saturday. So about 4 or 5 days, hopefully. Anyway, I sit down and edit. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Comment what your thoughts were, and yeah, thanks for watching this.